All right, y'all family, in today's video, we're going over 3 things I love about my Tesla Model S. Number 1 is the current aesthetic and the structure of the car. I know previously coming from Model 3, Model Y, it had this like really bubbly shape, but the Model S has more of an aggressive shape, which I really enjoy. We got the arachnid wheels over here, which have a really great kind of look to it. Probably one of my favorite rims that we've ever seen on a Tesla. We have red brake calipers. These brake calipers are actually painted red. They came black, but I wanted to paint it red, so they're red. I really love the aggressive look to it. These rims are about 21 inches, so bigger tire, bigger wheel, which is really nice. And it has a kind of a more aggressive look to it, which I do enjoy. Let's go over here to the blacked out decal. So everything is all blacked out for the Model S. It's no longer chrome, which I do enjoy. All Teslas have moved to this kind of blacked out look. You also have black door handles here, black door handles back here, and in the back as well, you have that aggressive look with the arachnid wheels. Over here to the back, really like this carbon fiber spoiler. Carbon fiber spoiler makes it look extremely aggressive, kind of like a sport car, which is pretty cool. And then as you kind of go over here on the other side of things, Model S has a great just kind of look overall, great feel. Really feels like a sports performance car and just kind of looks very, very nice and aesthetic all around. Cool thing about this car is we did wrap it in ultra red, so it looks a little bit different than most cars, especially Teslas, because of the ultra red color. And it is a lot shinier because of the ceramic coating all around the car. It works pretty well when it gets kind of rainy and dirty. All the dirt, grime just comes right off it because of the ceramic coating, which I truly do enjoy. And we got tint over here in the back, so the car looks more aggressive, very sleek, very cool. Love the aesthetic of this car. Probably my favorite Tesla so far that I've driven. Also, in my opinion, the best looking Tesla, even with the Model 3 refresh and Model 3 Highland. All right, as we go inside the car, one of the best things I love about the car is the entire user interface, right? So the new Tesla Model S has a new, basically, interface, right? You have this front screen, which I really enjoy. This front screen isn't present on the Model 3 Highland or the Model Y. It's only in the Model S and X, and I really like the screen, especially when driving, because you can see how fast you're going, you can see the road, you can see full self-driving on a very nice kind of even playing field, which I really enjoy. Another thing about the interior that I love is the giant screen over here. This giant screen over here, it is kind of like, it used to be very like, what's it called? A vertical screen. Now Tesla has moved it to become horizontal. So you have a giant horizontal screen over here. Really nice looking, really enjoy the way it kind of looks. Also, it is very, what's it called? It's very easy to just see the entire map in a whole. As you can see, like this whole map over here, giant square, and then whenever you're driving, whenever you're doing kind of navigation, whatever it may be, this giant screen over here, it allows it to just really look at the entire whole map. So I really enjoy kind of the new screen that they put in. Also, when you kind of watch Netflix, when you are on Spotify, when you're just using the entertainment features of the car, it's nice to have like a big screen, right? It's kind of I've had the Model S, the Model 3, the Model Y, the Model X, and then just the Model S has had just a more pleasurable, nice experience whenever I'm supercharging, because I can watch my shows kind of in HD over here, and then everything's being streamed via LTE, so the internet connection is pretty quick, and I do enjoy that. So that's one of the great things about the interior of the car. Also, this wheel is probably my favorite steering wheel. For those of you who've had a Model 3 and a Model Y, the steering wheel feels kind of cheap in a sense where like you can tell it's definitely mass produced, and it just didn't feel nice on the hands. It felt like kind of plasticky, felt like really rubbery. I know it's vegan leather, but in my opinion, this steering wheel has been my favorite so far, just in the sense where it's a very nice wheel, it looks pretty cool, and then it feels like a very premium steering wheel, right? If you've ever driven a Mercedes, an S-Class, or just a kind of higher end European car, this is essentially what the steering wheel feels like. It feels much more sturdy. It feels like premium, and it's very nice to use. So that's something I really truly enjoy. Also, with regards to the car, the interior, I love the seats, right? The seats are very kind of aggressive looking. They look like sports seats, and you're able to get heated seats and cooling seats from the front seats. The back seats are just heated too, so if your passengers in the back want cooling, it is very nice. And that is one of the cooler things about the seats. It just definitely feel like a sports car. And in the back, you also have this kind of in your infotainment system here. So if you have people watching TV in the back, or they want to control the music, they can do that here. That's one of the best things about a car, is the infotainment system all throughout the car, as well as just this beautiful interior. So number 2 I really love is the interiors of the entire car. Number 3, the last and final thing I love about the car is the range. This car is pretty cool because the range for the Tesla Model S goes to about 405 miles if you have the smaller wheels. If you have the Arachnid wheels, it goes to about, I think, 375. Right now, at a full state of charge, I'm around 361 miles of range, but it has definitely been the biggest battery so far that I've ever had for a Tesla, because of the Model S being the more premium car for Tesla. They definitely put the biggest battery in there. That's the big reason I didn't get the Model S Plaid, was because yes, it was a lot faster than the Model S long range, but the Plaid, you can get around 400 miles of range, 370 or so with the Arachnid wheels. So the range was such a big selling factor for me because I drive so much for school, for work, whatever it may be. And I just want a car that can charge all the way and not have to charge as much, right? I used to have a Model 3 Performance, a Model Y Performance, and the charging was just pretty tricky because of how much I would drive. I wish I had gone on a long range, but that's neither here nor there. Now having the Model S long range, I don't have to charge as much, which is amazing. I go superchargers. It does take a little bit longer than usual, but I will have to fill up the battery less, because I can fill it up the charge much more, and then I can go a few days without having to charge the car. If I'm not really busy, I can go a few weeks without charging the car, which is really cool. So that's one great thing about the Model S long range, is that your battery is so much bigger. Of course, you'll be paying more to charge because the battery is bigger, but there will be less frequency charging. So I really recommend this car if you really want a kind of premium looking EV and you want to charge less because you have a much bigger battery. Take a look at that car in itself. So Jello family, I appreciate you guys watching this video. These are the 3 things I love about my Tesla Model S long range. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Take a look at my podcast down below, as well as my other channel, Angelo Talks, where it has all my business finance content. And then look at the Instagram I have. Please subscribe to my Instagram, my newsletter, and then my website, EV Forum Club. Yeah, check it out, Jello family. Appreciate you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have an amazing day. Peace.